What's up, Creamers? It's me, Hat Joe, and I'm here with my co-host, Sammy, the Dirty Daddy.
I scream, you scream, we all scream.
And we're going to talk to Jerky like Ted Turner about some professional wrestling.
Have you ever had a German Shepherd dog turned on you that was mean?
No.
That's pretty scary.
Yes.
We play a little game of cream or scream. Haku is going to put it up in our guts, his poetry book, wildly sloshing around until he paints our walls with thick, piping hot poems. It's going to be a dense, violently wet, visceral eruption of poetry, a total 17-syllable mess that we're going to be scraping off of our insides for weeks with Haku's haikus. Don't drink anymore, mama. You're real mean when you drink stuff. Quit your bitching, you sloppy punk. You want to know how you was hatched? Your old man was based in my rump roast, and some of it dribbled into the John Cena what? The John Cena quote of the week. What's our match count for 2026, the year of super kicks? And as always, we leave an Excalibur speed 100 words per second blink and you'll miss the picture-in-picture amount of room for cream. All that, this episode. '87, '88, '89.
I told you I could do it.
Welcome back, Creamers. Sammy Daddy, have you watched any wrestling in this past week?
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah.
See, you were ready for me to turn around that fast, were you?
No, I was not.
So I watched the normal stuff. Saturday night's main event happened. Oh, yeah. That was the thing. It celebrated the New York Knicks and their championship. It felt like, I don't know. I guess it was fun. It felt like a house showy kind of thing.
Like do that, you know. People
they were there. Knicks. And Dan Hall. I mean, it is weird that a wrestler, especially Danhausen, so new to the WWE and the wrestling masses, I guess you would say, it was such a big thing for such a even I don't think you're a big basketball guy, but it was a big deal in that world that the Knicks won and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
no, for sure. Yeah, I know that.
And Danhausen was the reason. They're
That's
all
true.
in on it. They're all in on it. It's cool.
It's kind of like
it's
Lil
fun.
B back in the day when he would curse like basketball players and stuff. And it's like now it's like it was literally he was cursing them, and then they would lose. And now it's Danhausen doing it.
And he uncursed them. So it made it, for some reason, him uncursing them and them winning helped his character in wrestling. Now I feel like
that's cool. I mean,
because it's real. The mini Danhausen showed up again. All they have. I mean, I feel like we're doing the same deal, but.
Well, were you sports entertained?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was great.
That's all that matters, man.
And then I watched some. They had on WWE Vault. They have I think it's like 3 hours or something of Razor Ramon.
Oh shit, that's cool.
I'm trying to think who he fights. Shawn Michaels a bunch of times.
That
maybe one time specific that we'll talk about later.
Ooh.
And who's else he fight? Bret Hart. 1, 2, 3 Kid.
Oh yeah.
But not that one. It's a different one. And other wrestlers from the time. It's all Razor Ramon. It's not Scott Hall. It's Razor Ramon.
Yeah,
just to preface
well, that's
it with
pretty
that.
sick, dude.
So that was really it. I didn't do a ton of wrestling. I feel like it's like I know SummerSlam's coming up, but
true.
I don't know. I'm not super excited for anything specific.
Well, I may be bringing SummerSlam back up later.
Good. I hope you do. Well, tell me what you watch. Tell me something. Get me back into the mood for wrestling.
I'll tell you something good.
All right, what is it?
Well, I watched Dynamite.
Okay. AW Dynamite.
AW Collision. Which
AW Collision.
I'm going to spoil that my match of the week is from Collision. And I think neither of the two people on it have ever been my match of the week before.
Big Show and Ric Flair. Both under contract with All Elite Wrestling. I don't know if that's true.
That's very true.
Is it? They both are? Still?
Yes. Paul White was actually the commentator on Collision this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I watched...
Everybody knows that.
No, I didn't actually watch yet, but I don't even know if it started, but like, you know, the...
G1.
Yeah, well, I'm talking actually about the 5-star tournament, which is the G1 of Stardom. Because, well, first of all, I mean, it's probably very interesting. It's the same exact thing as the G1. But also, Julia Hart's in it. And
Really?
And I think that's really interesting, and I want to see how she does because I like her. I already like her a lot. I want the Sisters of Sin to be the tag team champions and stuff, but
Who doesn't?
but I feel like I didn't appreciate Nick Wayne ever until he was in the Best of the Super Juniors. Now I love the little guy, and I feel like I can fall in love with her as an actually in-ring wrestler.
Who is the tag champs? Megan Bain
Yes,
and
what are they called?
her friend
Something with a D. Can't think of their name. Dominion. Something with Dominion maybe in the name.
I don't remember. I know who. I know it. I know them. I know her. I don't know the name. But yeah, let the other people beat them.
And then now they're like with Mercedes and like a trio.
What? That makes sense. That fits.
Yeah, I agree. I think
That actually fits really well, and I'm surprised nobody thought of it until now.
then Tekla and the Sisters of Sin, Death Triangle. Wait, what are they called? Mad Triangle of Madness. Are the trio's champions of Stardom now?
Really?
Yeah,
So they're doing well over there.
they're doing all right.
I thought they didn't like Tekla.
I don't know how I haven't seen it, but I just saw like that happened. I don't know what the story would be of like you were fired from here and now you're gonna have a match here. I don't know.
Well, it's wrestling. Doesn't matter.
That's true, but they usually have a story of what made it happen. It doesn't just go like, oh, you're over here now. They do.
They didn't have anything for her. Sorry.
Oh my God!
They didn't like her. She says dirty words. Have you heard the kind of things she says?
She says the B word a lot.
Mm-hmm.
She also says like fucking.
But you kept on coming.
Everyone's coming.
Now I only played that one because I really would love to have a feud between those two. I think the promos would be
I think that will happen.
a banana.
What's going on with Toni Storm? We don't know.
We don't know, but I mean, I'm assuming she's.
Well-
I think she's just having a baby or whatever. You know what I mean? Having a human. But
Oh, whatever.
But real quick though, I am. So, this weekend is Redemption, AEW pay-per-view Redemption,
Yeah, of course.
and I took off work for it
Is it really? What day is it?
Sunday, I think,
Mm.
and I wasn't really like. The main event is going to be Kenny Omega versus Kevin Knight.
Oh,
And
I knew
this
that.
is like
Yeah.
the first time I've ever been like, I do not give a fuck about the main event, or
You sure
even I
about
don't,
that?
or even I don't give a fuck about a Kenny Omega match. Now there was times when MJF was champion the first time, they were
Yeah.
like feuding with like Adam Cole and stuff. I'd be like, eh,
Right. There were certain things that
but like,
it's okay.
Usually, at least the main event is something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
This time,
but it's
at first I was like, I was just like, I don't even want to watch this pay per view.
so that's the first one out of how many?
They
You know what I
got-
mean?
They got two matches that got me going, if you know what I mean. And one of them is Tekla
Trying to think.
versus
Okay.
Willow Nightingale for the women's world title.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yes, and I don't know who will win because both of them, like
Oh, that was something I
Tekla
wanted to talk
versus
about.
Mercedes, would be a great feud.
Mhm.
But both of them are heels. Willow versus Mercedes is like a story that's been told for
It's
the last
already
couple
done.
of years.
They've done it already. Well, not
So-
like in a bad way, but
right,
it's
but
happened
they have
before.
history.
It's
And
happened with room
so-
for more.
I think what should happen is that Tekla
They
should
tie.
win, and then they should do a three-way. Because
I think that they
I want Tekla to go to All In. She deserves it. She's been holding the women's division on her back all year. God damn it.
Let's do it. I'm with you. You sold me on it there.
Okay, let's do it. And then
I'm
my
in.
other match is the Young Bucks versus Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay. Just because that's an insane match to even.
That is pretty crazy.
Like my brain doesn't even know what to do with it. So,
Watch
so I will be
it and enjoy it.
watching this.
It's worth it for that.
I think so.
You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can go to bed early and then watch the rest tomorrow, or
Well,
the day after. I mean,
It ends at 9 p.m. my time. So
so what? Go to bed.
That's way early for bed for me.
No, it's not.
I go
Oh
to
my
bed at
god,
like
I would love it.
2 a.m.
Well, stop. That's your problem.
Well, I get home from work at midnight.
Hmm.
Well,
Gotta do
actually, I get home
something
from
about
work like after midnight because I get off at midnight.
Oh my god, we got to figure something out. You got to sleep there.
I try, but
Well, okay, then we're good. That's why you stay up so late.
exactly.
This was.
I actually like when it comes to working nights. Real quick to tell you,
please.
I miss like I used to work nights. I was a closing manager at like a fast food restaurant before I worked at the office I worked at for the last 10 years, and I loved it. And then I started working in a normal day job for
Regular
10 years.
hours.
Yeah, and I always think like, man, I miss those days where I was always closing. And
Yeah.
now that I do that again, I'm like, why did I miss this? Like
It's always the grass is always greener.
interesting stuff is always going on in the daytime. you know.
Well,
But
both.
the one thing that I do love about it is that I don't have to set an alarm when I go to bed because I'm not
Yeah,
going
you can
to sleep
yeah.
until 5 at night. You know what I mean?
Well, and if you do, you should sleep that much.
That's
Think
true.
about that. If you're that sleepy tired.
Exactly.
Well,
So,
I'm gonna,
but I end up waking up at like 9.
in the morning.
Yeah, and then I just kind of screw around on my phone and then fall back asleep and wake up at like noon.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
It's not bad. It's not
I'm
bad.
gonna change it back to wrestling, but I don't remember what. Oh,
Well, I was
you were talking about Tekla
Mhm.
and Tony Storm and all the Willow and all those things. This is what made me think it. So SummerSlam's coming up, and the one big match is Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Yes.
And
Wait.
we're at this spot in wrestling.
Not the other.
Cody's fighting
match.
Punk.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it was supposed to be with one of the big matches.
Sorry.
I would say that's probably I don't know.
I feel like
I think because Roman's in it, they would put that one above.
because I
Cody
hear
and CM
I hear
Punk.
more people talking about the Cody and Punk thing, and as a non WWE fan, you know what
There's
I mean?
more
So, like,
going on. It hasn't happened a lot.
I saw like Punk flip the belt onto his shoulder and
And
then
it hit him.
Cody.
Oh,
thought
I
that
like
was-
that. That's cool.
I thought that was great, actually. I was
Genius.
Like,
It's going to get overdone now, though.
Think.
It's going to get overdone.
How come?
They're going to do
Did some-
variations of it.
Did
Oh,
they
just
do something
people.
else?
Just
Raw last night?
everybody.
Oh,
No.
because I saw like a lot of
Everybody.
that said that there was an altercation between them, and I have nothing in my mind would possibly let me believe that that's actually like a real story and not a storyline type of thing.
Oh, you'll have to watch Unreal Season 4 to find out if it's real or not.
Thank you, WWE's Unreal and Netflix in general for sponsoring tonight's show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, right. They wish.
We love them and we wish them the best. Don't turn the show off. Don't turn it off.
I don't know who the good guys and bad guys are,
In the WWE or in
and I
Netflix?
don't like it. I'm saying specifically for Roman and Seth, I guess.
Okay.
And I know I've seen enough matches in wrestling and stuff that I know that you can do a baby face versus baby face or whatever, but I don't feel like either one is a baby face.
Well, that's.
But
the
I don't
thing
feel
about-
like either one's a heel, and I don't have no problem if somebody roots for the bad guy,
Yeah.
but I need a good guy and a bad guy is what that's making me realize more than ever.
Okay. See, that's.
I need a good guy,
interesting
bad guy.
Like, I feel like as far as AEW goes right now, there's like a 50%. Oh, maybe not 50% because they did sell like 6,000 more tickets in the last week.
Boom.
All in. But there's people who are like they would have rather seen MJF versus Will Ospreay at All In because
Yeah.
they want a babyface versus a heel
Yeah.
instead of having Kenny Omega versus Ospreay at All In, which is my preferred match because
But
I want there to. I think AEW needs to have like that like 10 years from now be like, oh, remember Ospreay versus Omega at All In, you know, like to be like their Steamboat and Flair kind of thing.
well,
like,
the only thing I'll say is MJF has more matches like that than anybody else there. Where you go, remember?
that's
Or
very
this
true.
this led to this, or the
That's
payoff
very
for
true.
this ended up good. So I think
I would
they
say
were.
him and
That's
Hangman
a situation.
are probably even.
No.
Because a lot of times when you think
MJF
about
ahead
great
of him.
moments of AEW, you're like Hangman's involved when it's like when it's like a nice feeling, and then MJF's involved when it's like a bad feeling or a nice feeling because someone defeated him.
Yeah, I'll still say MJF over Hangman, but Hangman would probably be second. Kenny
that's
was
fair.
gone for a long time. The Bucks have been like their stuff's like
Yeah, plus-
hit or miss
plus,
when
like,
it comes to like
you can't-
how much you care.
The audience wasn't. I don't would say they were getting tired of Hangman, but they were cheering for Swerve when they were feuding, and then that made him turn heel. And they never really did that kind of thing to MJF.
Well, it's MJF. It doesn't matter because he's a
Exactly.
bad guy.
Exactly.
So it's
he
hard.
so it's easier for him to be consistent,
Swerve was cooler than Hangman.
right?
So I'm going to cheer for him. But that's
Mm-hmm.
fine. Like, that's okay. Like, those kind of things are okay, I feel like. Because for the most part, it's this is the good guy and this is the bad guy, and maybe you disagree and you're cheering the opposite. That's not the same as, I don't know who's...
No, yeah, right.
Because, like, Roman Reigns, I feel like, is a good guy. Once he lost the title and came back, we all knew he'd be it was always, he's finally going to be what he was supposed to be the whole time. What they wanted him to be, the good guy, the number one
yeah,
baby face, everybody wants to see him, whatever. And now he's kind of like the bad guy with the bloodline again. But then he's fighting Seth Rollins, and he's kind of a bad guy because he'll always do whatever it takes to win, and he has more of a bad history than anybody probably, or as
Well-
much as. But then he's trying to team up with Solo,
oh yeah,
who
so-
isn't necessarily a good guy, and they're teaming up with LA Knight, who's like an anti-hero, So then it's confusing because he doesn't really want to be on anybody's team. I don't know. So I just don't know who to root for. And maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know who to root. I don't know who to root for because I don't know who's good or bad. It doesn't mean I'm just going to root for the good guy.
No, right. No,
but I don't understand
that's
what's
the reason that I
happening.
don't really want Tekla versus Mercedes because, to me, like a babyface versus babyface, having Kenny Omega versus Ospreay face each other.
You can make it work.
And it will be like the whole draw of the match is like, is that it's going to be a good like an amazing.
When is this? How long is this away? A couple weeks still? Like
All
month?
in. I think it's in August.
Like the end of August?
Yeah, I think so.
So you have plenty of time, and by then somebody's going to do something.
Right.
There's going to be
he's a Death Rider now, so there's the Death Riders. They don't like Kenny Omega, so there's sort of like some drama potential there. And then Tekla versus Mercedes. When Mercedes returned, I was assuming she was a good guy now because she was got like a babyface pop.
Good reaction. Yeah, that's a returning reaction.
Then she immediately was like, "Nah, I'm a heel still." So now it's like Tekla versus Mercedes would be a heel versus a heel, and I don't know who to vote for when it's heel versus heel, or who to root for, I should say.
So that's kind of where it's even worse when it's two guys that are down the middle, or tweeners, or shades of gray, or whatever you're supposed to call it. I understand the shades of gray. I get the nuances of it that a good guy has to have an edge and a bad guy has to believe in his cause, but it's confusing, and I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's why they should just throw someone else in there. You know what I mean? Like,
give me Dominic Mysterio and Danhausen.
Could be the one thrown in on AEW's side of the fence, and then
they need
WWF.
WWF needs to throw in another person who is, I don't know who.
Chad Gable.
Yeah, that's fine. Everybody likes him.
Everybody would definitely be rooting for him, though.
And that's fine. There you go. That's my babyface, though. Now I get it.
A lot of people say Chad Gable is the Willow Nightingale of WWE.
I think he's going to win the Intercontinental belt from Penta.
That's cool.
I think it's time. Penta's big enough now. He doesn't need it. And Chad deserves it.
You think Penta could be WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Not.
Yeah, for a little bit. Whatever. I don't understand the difference between them. I don't know. Well, the names confuse me. The other one.
Yeah, I would. I feel like the one when
the other one, absolutely. I'd say even the big one, for a little bit.
Okay.
He's not going to be.
Let Sami Zayn hold it for 90.
He's not going to beat Roman Reigns' thing, but I could see him winning it. Like if there's especially if there's like an injury or something throws plans off track. But like that weird, I guess we're kind of coming up to it between SummerSlam and like Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. Well, that's not true. After SummerSlam into like December, I feel like it's a weird time. Because we're almost like, all right, we got to wait till the Royal Rumble to get ready for WrestleMania. Then it's WrestleMania. Then it's that other little. It always ends up being like a slope.
Yeah.
But whatever. Stretch is probably a more fair word. Stretch to whatever. So, yeah, could he? I don't know, but could he? Absolutely, I believe he could. They sent him. They had that Fanatics Fest. He was one of the. I mean, they had a lot of people there, but he was one of the guys. He was one of the guys advertised to be there. He's in commercials. He has a big enough look that I think they're not afraid to be like, hey, look at this. He
is very cool looking.
And maybe I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of, if they try to do like a big AAA show here. Almost like think of it like Rob Van Dam one night stand, John Cena beating John Cena for the belt. So you do Penta at a AAA show. Okay. Maybe not even necessarily a AAA show.
I didn't understand what you were saying at first when you were saying the AAA.
AAA.
Thing. Now, that would be
something to help with that and bring eyes to that.
That's exactly how they should do it.
And he doesn't need it. I mean, it doesn't. I would like it to be more than a 9-day thing, but it could be a 1 month till the 2 weeks. Do a AAA special or pay-per-view, whatever you call it. And then 2 weeks later at whatever random pay-per-view comes up.
They could even do the whole thing of him winning the belt and then being like, I'm no longer the WWE World Champion. I'm the AAA Champion. And now the AAA title, he takes it from Dom or whoever has it. And he's like,
Dominic.
Got both. And he's like, and then there's an invasion storyline where.
Or then AAA invades? I don't know.
Where Clown Face comes in. And then
Psycho Clown? I think we're treading on thin ice with this one. I don't know if we should go with the Mexican wrestling organization invading the other organization.
I do see where you're going with this, especially.
I think things could go sideways.
Promotion, yeah, and like WWE is, the top brass people are kind of associated with the.
That's what I. Yep.
Yeah, and
things are a little on the nose.
You're right. That would be very terrible, actually. Now
that
I thought of that myself.
Don't do that.
Okay, don't do that.
But if they did, it could be sweet.
It would be so cool. entertainment wise.
But just
the implications of
I'm just saying
political. Yeah, that would no. You're right. It would be incredibly offensive to the people of Mexico.
Yeah, and it would be funny because the whole thing, their like leader of their invasion would be El Grande Americano. So that's even funnier. So maybe we should do this.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, it's done. We've just booked successfully Tekla,
Willow, and Mercedes, and then we booked the AAA invasion.
Yes.
Well, the Undertaker could lead it. That'll take the edge off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's not political at all.
So we're fine.
It would actually be really weird if he did, you know.
That's what I'm saying. He's the one leading it, so then it's like, all right, I don't know who's the good guy and bad guy here. See, we're back at the same thing. They love things where we don't know who's the good guy and who's the bad guy.
Yes. Okay.
It all makes sense if you think. There, we figured it all out.
Okay. Well, that is all the wrestling I watched. Would you like to go to our haikus?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Survey time. It's one more for the bad guy. Kid is heartbroken.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I could guess both of them.
Yeah. But
Kurt Angle
Yep.
versus Samoa Joe from Sacrifice.
Did I tell you this already? I must have texted you.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you later.
All right.
Did you do? What'd you scrape out of yourself?
Oh, thank you. I did it. Well, some of it I still have a lot in there, but
this just for this.
Shared shadow. Okay, hold on. Let me wet my whistle.
Shared
shadow casts strong. Two men proved their father wrong. Hearts depart yet bond.
Ooh. Well, I have a guess, but I'll wait. Or do I? We'll find out later. Something. Oh, they've never been your favorite match of the week before.
Yeah, well, one of them may have been. I actually mentioned the guy earlier.
It's from Collision?
Yeah.
It's the Guns.
Guns up.
The Guns Club.
Well, Creamers, why don't you comment below and let us know what your haiku for your favorite match of the week is.
Oh, what's your haiku?
Oh, the Creamers,
what's yours? Yeah. Oh, I know yours. Two hearts are their fathers.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Something like that. Yeah, it was.
I heard it.
Yeah,
I just can't. I didn't memorize it.
We'll rewatch it later and post, and you'll hear it. But we need to pay the bills around here. It's hot in Portland, Oregon.
Is it
100 degrees in this apartment right now?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. And I am very hot.
Did you open a window?
Yeah, I have the window on. I have the fan blasted as high.
All right, now you got to close the windows.
I won't do it.
Why? You got to trap the cold air in there.
It's not going to happen from a fan. Mm-hmm. No, it would just.
You got to crack them.
It'll just get humid in here, man.
That's not how fans work.
That's how it works. I've tried it, and then I've killed myself a little bit inside. So my point is that we need to pay the electric bills around here. We got to keep the light on. We got to keep the air on as well.
Is the air on?
No, because we
close the windows.
We have to do the commercial.
Oh, now I get it.
Yes, so that we can pay for it. But Sammy Daddy, why don't you take it away and pay our bills so that I can have air conditioning?
Today's episode is brought to you in part by the Timeco Toast Wallet. Folks, Sammy Daddy doesn't have time. Sammy Daddy has places to be. That's why Sammy Daddy trusts the Timeco Toast Wallet. Timeco believes every second counts, so why waste precious moments carrying toast in your hand like it's still the 2010s? Sammy Daddy used to eat toast a long way. Time-wise, I mean. But not no more. With a Timeco Toast Wallet, your breakfast follows the fastest route possible, from the bread basket to the toaster, to your pocket, to your gullet. No detours, no delays, no unnecessary toast handling. The Toast Wallet features insulated crumb lock technology, helping keep your toast warm while reducing pocket crumbs by up to some. Heading to work? Pocket your toast. Walking the dog? Pocket your toast. Running late for a meeting? Pocket your toast. Already in a meeting? Pocket your toast. Pocket your toast. Pocket your toast. time waits for no one. And here's the part Sammy Daddy is most excited about. When you order your Timeco Toast wallet, mention Sammy Daddy sent me, and you'll receive 1 complimentary condiment pouch. It'll be either the butter pouch, jelly pouch, or sugar pouch. Which one you get is a surprise. Please note, butter pouches may only contain butter. Jelly pouches may only contain jelly. Sugar pouches may only contain sugar. Attempts to mix or substitute pouch contents may void your warranty and delay breakfast. And keep your eyes peeled for the all-new peanut butter pouch coming soon from Timeco. Time isn't slowing down. Why should you toast? Visit your nearest participating Timeco retailer. Timeco Toast Wallet. From the bread basket to the toaster to your pocket to your gullet.
Ooh, it's the bad boy, Joey Janela, and I'm feeling something creamy. Oh, because you're listening to WrestleCream.
Thank you, Sammy Daddy.
Well,
I'm feeling cooled off already.
crank that AC.
I am.
Let's make it Cool Joe tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Because your name. Because what your name is. Because your name.
Because I'm Hot Joe. But this
Nah, hopefully not for too long.
Thank you for that, Sammy Daddy. Now,
Creamers.
it's time for a little game called Cream or Scream. And what
Yeah.
that is that we both have written down 20 wrestling tropes, and we're going to read them to each other. And then that person is going to say cream or scream. But when they say that, that means basically, I like that one, that's cream. I dislike that one, that's scream. But
Yes or no? Hot or cold?
Yes, we're not answering for ourselves. We're guessing what the other creamsmen would believe.
What they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when Sammy Daddy's reading me his, I'm gonna say cream or scream from what I believe.
From what he
Sammy
thinks
Daddy
I
would
said.
Scream or cream.
Do I like it? Do I not? That's what he's figuring
Yes.
out.
I'm guessing what Sammy Daddy likes it or Sammy Daddy doesn't likes it. And
So
then,
and then we'll go back.
That's the end
Do it
of
again.
Where is it? However, that's how I wrote it. However, before we decide what the other boy's hot cream was. Oh wait, no, I skipped some of it. Wait, what? Where did it go?
We're creaming. We're screaming.
Okay. After each
If you know
boy
what I
reads,
mean.
Here we go. After each boy reads his 20 tropes, we tally up the correct answers. However, before we decide the winner, we have to guess what the other boy's hot cream was, which is the cream they felt the most passionate about, as well as their supreme scream, which is the scream they felt most passionate about. Those add an extra 5 bonus points. So if you were able to get both correct, you'd add 10 points to your total score.
You can get 30 points, I think. I just realized.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
If somebody scores 30 points, it's a perfect score.
Exactly. And you get to have a Thanksgiving turkey. I would have a tofurkey, obviously.
Well, whatever.
But I would like to read mine first, if that's okay.
And then I'll be saying cream or scream as far as what your answers are.
Exactly. You're
right.
saying Hot Joe would scream for that trope.
We're diving right into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, hold on 1 second. My eyes are going to be closed, but I'm paying attention. But I'm trying to focus on the words, not your face. And it's hard to not concentrate on your face.
I understand. Hot Joe.
So, you get it. All right.
Okay,
ready when you are. 20.
Guest referees.
Cream.
Hold on, let me find the thumbs up and thumbs downs.
You cream that.
Hold on, this is taking longer than I thought. Thumb. I'm going to type thumb. I'd rather do it with thumbs. Anyways, okay. Blood and guts matches.
Cream.
Wrestling weddings.
Scream.
Open challenges.
Cream.
Surprise roll-up finishes.
Scream.
Personalized title belts.
Cream.
Surprise debuts with no music.
Scream.
Giant wrestlers doing dives.
Scream.
Time limit draws.
Cream.
Escape style cage matches.
Scream.
You sold out chance.
Scream.
Wrestling returns promoted on social media.
Scream.
Pointing at the WrestleMania / All In sign.
You don't like that. Scream.
Licensed entrance themes instead of original music.
Cream.
Baby faces who never cheat no matter what.
Scream.
World title reigns lasting over a year.
Cream. I think you like that.
Comedy wrestlers winning titles.
Cream.
Wrestlers changing their gear every match rather than having a signature look.
Cream.
Wrestlers having a signature look rather than changing their gear every match.
Cream. I think you like both. I think you have different reasons, but I think you like both equally.
Heel authority figures.
Scream.
All right, that's all of my screams and all of my creams.
Well,
Now,
I didn't pick. Yeah, I didn't. I should have picked a double one.
Well, you
I
can
didn't
do
pick
that.
a double.
Okay, what do you think was my hot?
I think the thing you hate the most. I thought it, and I should have said it while we were doing it. I don't remember what your scream or cream was. Your cream. I was gonna say the social media. Your double. What is it? Double scream? Double cream?
I decided that the good one is called Hot Cream and the bad one is Supreme Scream.
Supreme Scream is the social media returns. Is that what it was? Wrestlers spoiled, wrestling returns being spoiled by social media is your double scream. Supreme Scream. And your Hot Cream is there's a world title one. Was it that one? I should have said it when we were doing it. I wasn't thinking. But I'm glad I didn't because there was like 2 or 3 that I almost said something.
Oh, personalized title belts?
No, that's not it.
World title reigns lasting over a year.
Time limit draws. That's your Hot Cream.
Hold on.
Nothing gets you hotter than a time limit draw. I know that for a fact.
It makes me hot, I'll tell you that for sure.
You love when things last longer than they were allotted the time to be before. That's why you sleep so late.
Oh, that's true. That is a good point.
You're only supposed to sleep this amount of time. You don't have to deal with alarms, like you said. So that's why you like you don't have that excitement in your morning of having to wake up to an alarm anymore, which I respect and admire. But that's why you like it in the wrestling world, because you get that excitement of, somebody overslept.
Yeah, I see what you're
But
doing.
you didn't overslept, so that's why. I'm just stalling while you're doing this. Your Supreme Scream was the other thing I said, and I meant that as well.
Okay. Well, I will go through and tell you which ones you got correct and which ones you got incorrect. Are you ready?
Who's keeping score? Me?
Oh,
Am I keeping a tally?
Yeah, but that would be a good idea. I didn't even
All right,
think
go for it.
of that. Guest referees, you said cream. That is yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a up.
That's a point for me.
Up. Yes. Blood and guts matches. You said cream. That is also correct.
Nice.
Wrestling weddings. You said scream. That is also correct.
Yeah, you're not one for that. I felt like those were easy.
Yeah. Open challenges. You said cream. That was correct.
Nice. I know you.
Surprise roll-up finishes. You said scream.
Mm-hmm.
That was not correct.
Well, you're wrong, but that's okay.
Personalized title belts. You said cream. That is not correct.
Really?
I don't. Think about this. Is my point. Kenny Omega wins the world title from MJF, and he has to celebrate with that ugly ass fucking belt. And then in the history, when you're looking back on wrestling history 20 years from now, it's like, ugh. I want it to be the normal looking belt, and not or if John Cena wins Edge's belt and he's got the Rated R logo on it. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Because he took it from him.
It's only because of when they lose it that I don't like it.
When it works, it works.
Yeah, I guess the Smoking Squaw one's fine, but
That's
still
sweet.
even that one.
When Daniel Bryan had the hemp belt, that was
actually
cool.
was the one I did like, but that because the story makes sense. He's vegan. He's not gonna want to carry around leather.
It's funny.
Damn it, you got a point. So there are sometimes I like it. Maybe
I'm just saying I don't like the ones that they make just to sell. Those are usually don't look good, and I'm not a fan.
Look pretty
well,
silly most of the
there
time.
is some that
the
look cool.
Mankind one.
They just did an NWO one that was kind of cool, but there was too much on it.
Was it like Hollywood Hogan's face on there?
I think he's on it. It's the original 3 are on it. Okay. So like that, it looked cool though, as far as like the NWO goes, but it was too much. It's a decorative piece. Yeah. You got to find that middle ground.
Yeah. Surprise debuts with no music. Yeah. You said.
I creamed you.
You creamed me.
I don't know. Whatever you put on there.
Oh,
some of them I got
you
scared.
Got that one correct.
I did.
Yes.
Whatever you say, I said. I wasn't keeping track. I was vibing.
Giant wrestlers doing dives. You said Scream. That is not correct.
Well, you're wrong again.
You don't like it when like Brian Cage?
No, it's fine. Like, I'm fine with that.
Or Killian Dane. I don't know.
I thought you were. I thought you were. I wasn't going off what I was trying to fight what I thought.
I get it because I also don't like. I'm also not a big guy fan.
Because I thought you were like, nope, they got to sell like a. Can't be doing drop kicks off the top rope, Big Show.
No, yeah,
that kind of thing.
Big guy. No, I like when big guys do that.
All right, fine. You cream. It makes you. You love when big guys do that. It makes you cream. Time limit draws. You said cream. That is correct. Yeah, you love that.
Escape style.
That was my double cream. Was that the double cream?
No.
God
you got both. I will tell you this: you got both double cream and Scream. Whatever.
Supreme Scream.
Incorrectly.
God damn it.
Yeah. So you don't get an extra 10, but that's okay.
I don't want them.
You are still doing really well. Escape style cage matches. You said Scream. That is correct.
Oh, was that the double Scream? No. Superior Scream?
I'll tell you.
That was the one I was going to say. Okay.
You sold out chance. You said Scream. That is not correct.
Oh.
They're all right. I like them actually because
you better you put them as a cream.
Hey, I'm a bad guy now. I turned on this guy, and then you're like, "You son of a bitch! How dare you be friends with blah blah blah?"
I know, but they usually don't. It usually is wrong.
What about when it was Seth Rollins? And he,
or like
and he
you just like. There's times it works. That one was a good one.
Okay,
that one
I guess
it
there are times where they're wrong. I didn't really.
But
think
there's
about
like anytime somebody wins a belt and comes out the next night, it's you deserve it. And it's like. It's who's the? I mean, I don't know. You deserve it used to mean something.
Yeah. No, I get it.
No disrespect to anybody. There's a lot of anybody that's ever held a belt in any company ever has earned it in one way or another. But earning it and deserving it are different.
True.
That's all I mean. Nothing but respect. The Great Khali was a world champion. He still earned it. He put in the work. I'm not saying he was good at it, but he put in the work to try to do it.
Sure.
So even somebody at that level.
I forgot to follow him on Instagram like you told me.
Oh, he just chops shit down all day. It's great.
Dang it. I'll look.
You're missing out. You're missing out.
You said, so pointing at the WrestleMania / All-In sign.
Yeah, you hate that.
You said Scream. That is correct. Licensed entrance themes instead of original music. Cream. Correct.
Yeah, that was easy.
Baby faces who never cheat no matter what. You said Scream. That's not correct.
You love it.
I like it. I wouldn't say I love it.
A slight cream.
If I had to choose between creaming and screaming, I would cream.
Creamer.
Oh, that's the cops coming to get me.
Because your windows are open.
Because of all the creaming.
Hey, do you guys turn on the air in here?
Yeah. So you know about the environment. World title reigns lasting over a year. You said cream. That's incorrect.
Whoa, that one I wasn't sure of.
I'm so sick of. They could be like a few months, but when it's over a year, it's like it gets boring. I feel like the first.
I get that. That's fair.
I ever remember it like being super annoyed by it was JBL back in the day.
It was forever.
But retrospectfully, I don't hate it. But back when it was happening, I was
when it was going on, you're like, this guy's been champion forever. Get the belt off JBL.
Right, and then when John Cena won it, it was.
And he was the longest reigning SmackDown champion of all time.
I mean,
until he wasn't.
What's her name? Athena just beat Roman Reigns' record for how long she's been holding on to that women's world title from Ring of Honor. Yeah, no, exactly. She's
that kind of
undefeated. She's just not lost the Ring of Honor.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that. That's even worse. She should be undefeated then.
I would love it if she was the AEW.
She should be undefeated. Well, yeah, but didn't they? I felt like they started bringing her in when I was still like paying more attention than I am right now.
She's just been in Ring
They
of
were bringing her in, but then she was like, wasn't she with Billy? The girl, Billy
Starks.
Starks. Yeah, it was them, and like then she was in AEW for a little bit, fighting with Tony Storm and stuff.
But
I don't even know where we are.
we are on comedy wrestlers winning titles. You said
Yeah, you're
Cream.
fine with that.
That is correct. Orange Cassidy's International Championship reign is one of my favorite title reigns I've ever watched in wrestling.
Yeah, I could argue that. That's not even like an argument. I feel like if somebody's trying to argue that with me, I don't want to argue it with them because
I would kill them.
Yeah, you would kill them, so I wouldn't even have to argue it with them. I think they would just. Well, I thought about like talking about Danhausen before, or pick who you want. Or I don't know if it really would have worked, but there was that year where Santino Marella almost won the Royal Rumble and then almost won the Elimination Chamber, and everybody was all for it, and I know I was.
Me too.
I was like, oh my god. All I thought was, how are they going to work him out of this match? But I thought he was at least going to win one.
Yeah.
And then the next night put up the opportunity against whoever really was going to do it, and it'd be stupid, but we didn't care.
Yeah.
So if the people are behind, I mean, they have to actually be funny. They can't be like R-Truth is another one you could put in that class of like. That's an example of a good guy versus a bad guy, where he's the good guy that I think has no chance of winning, but I'm going to root hard as hell so he could win. If he's fighting CM Punk or Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns or whoever for the belt.
Yeah, exactly.
John Cena when they did their thing, whatever.
Right.
So yeah, R-Truth is going to win.
Oh yeah. Wrestlers changing their gear every match rather than having a signature look. You said Cream. That is correct.
I knew it.
Wrestlers having a signature look rather than changing their gear every match. You said Cream. That is also correct.
I knew it. I said it after
I thought that would be a good way to try to trick you,
and it almost was. But I thought both of those things are cool.
Right.
That was one where I let my feelings kind of bleed in, where I'm like, I like both of those.
Fair. Because like RVD is cool, has cool gear, but so does like.
But it's different every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It depends who it is. A lot of these, and I realize that with some of mine and with some of yours, where I'm like, well, there's certain things. And there's one or two that I'll reference when I do it. But like, yes, there's exceptions to these rules. There's exceptions to our opinions of these tropes.
Yes. Right. Exactly.
Of all of them. And that is the perfect example that you had two opposite ideas that you both like. We both like.
And then my
so
final
I got the rest
one.
right.
Heel authority figures. You said Scream. That is correct. So what was your total score?
13.
13. That's not bad.
Out of 20. I know there's doubles, but then if you get the double right, is it 5 points instead of 1 point, or is it 1 point and 5 more points?
It's 5 points instead of 1 point.
Oh my god! So then
you're right.
That means we can only get 28, I think.
It's 6 points.
Oh my god!
Because you got the thing, you got it right when it was just a regular answer, and then you got it right that it was my.
And then the bonus was the 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because those are bonuses.
Just because this is something we could do this for many of things.
For sure. My hot cream was licensed original or licensed entrance music.
I had a thought on that too, because I know you're a music boy.
I'm a big music boy,
and I think it puts wrestling into real life more.
Like when I hear
"Stroke Me"
when I'm watching AEW and all of a sudden fucking "Where's My Mind" comes out, I'm excited as shit. Not just because it's Orange Cassidy, but also because I go to listen to the song while Orange Cassidy.
I think it's more that I think of it the other way. I like it as much as you, but I think of it the other way is when I hear it in real life, it makes me think of wrestling.
It definitely does for me as well.
So it's cool to hear.
Yeah. When I hear Wild Thing, I'm going to think of Moxley.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wrestler, not your son.
Oh, whatever. He's a Wild Thing too. They're all wild things.
Very true.
I'm trying to think of who else had good ones. And there isn't any.
CM Punk's.
Yeah, his was the other one I think of. That's probably that's something we maybe will have to cover more intensely in 1 week. What wrestler has the most popular song like outside of wrestling?
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Sandman, Enter Sandman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
but ECW, I feel like doesn't count because they just took all their music.
True. Yeah, but it counts.
But it was licensed. It's just not by them.
Right.
So
yeah.
That's how it be sometimes.
Undertaker. Keep Rolling was awesome, but also when they didn't have that anymore, and then it was like the
weird one, the asshole's ass.
Yes, I liked that one too, though.
I knew we were getting asshole's ass.
I knew that.
Well, but does that count?
In the butt, dude.
Okay.
A lot of things going on. Who are you talking about? The Undertaker?
Everyone's coming.
You're talking about the Undertaker?
Undertaker.
Mm-hmm. What about him? Tell me.
I will tell
Tell
you.
me. I know.
And they hit the Undertaker's dong. The Undertaker's dong. The Undertaker's dong.
That's my favorite part of Undertaker's music is his dong.
Yeah, great point.
Give me Pat McAfee rubbing my sister's ass.
I forgot he was here.
Hold on.
Give me Pat McAfee rubbing.
Why is it?
The Undertaker's dong.
It's
All right, this
right
time it's
there.
gonna work.
Do it for real, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
No, you're not.
Give me Pat McAfee rubbing.
The Undertaker's dong.
That's the dream.
That's a real. I feel like that's a deep cut for our own show.
Yeah. That's
You have to
very
listen multiple weeks to know of the two, and then how we
Yes,
merged
if
them.
I did one with, if I just put them together, you wouldn't be late.
It wouldn't make any sense. All right, so I got 13. Can you beat 13?
I might be able to, but my supreme scream, by the way,
Oh, I forgot.
was heel authority figures.
That's fair. I figured
I
that
just
was
think
going.
it's just like I feel like when you have
was
a
good
heel
when it was
authority
good.
Figure, you make the think about like I feel like AEW is a babyface promotion because the promotion of AEW is not a heel. There's not
They make
storylines where,
matches.
Like, AEW exactly. There's not like a storyline where oh man AEW is holding me back for whatever reason.
The
But
heels
WWE
don't get to run away as
Right.
much as I mean you need to have that a little bit. Like nope, we're not doing it this week. We'll do it next week. Like that's fine because
Sure.
that gives them time to come up with
Yes,
something
and sometimes
tricky.
they have like Tony Schiavone will be like Tony Khan is telling me right now that
Yeah.
and that's like their way of having
This
that.
is official, but
it's
it
not
seems
like
like
it's
they yeah,
and like
compared to the
babyface
evil.
in a situation where they're like trying to make sure that they can never win the world title.
All right,
and then
it's
I feel
a
like you make
handicap
the
match.
promotion a heel. You know, I feel like it's because
Yeah, they're representing the company,
Yeah,
and you would think that normally you wouldn't want that person representing the company in front
is
of
a heel
TV.
promotion because the promotion is a heel towards the wrestlers. Most of it. I mean, I don't know about now because I don't know
Not so much now because it's
about the
they-
GMs, like if they're
but-
baby faces or not. But
I mean, that's something that no, I would say they're both baby faces, and Nick Aldis technically is not the GM right now. He's suspended or whatever because he's going to fight Gunther,
I saw that he was going to
which
wrestle.
is kind of which is very cool that those
that's
two are
cool.
going to have a match.
Yeah,
And it's
sure.
funny because he's one of the unless what I read was wrong, and I just saw it quickly, so I might be wrong. But Nick Aldis is one of like the youngest competitors on the card.
No shit, that's crazy.
But you think of him as some old man?
Wow, that's nuts.
Because you got Brock, CM Punk,
Yeah.
Cody,
Wow.
other people, Roman, Seth. I don't know a lot. I was going to say other names, but they're young. Yeah, Nick Aldis is 39.
Huh.
So
He's a lot younger than I thought.
like, that's my point. Because you would think, okay,
Right.
Nick Aldis,
Right.
Cody Rhodes, 41. I'm just going to throw some more out there real quick. Roman Reigns, 41. What's CM Punk? 47 or something? Yep. CM Punk, 47. I look up wrestlers' ages more than I probably should, but it comes up in conversation for so many reasons, and I don't know
That's
why.
true. Yeah.
Let's see. Gunther, 38. What was all this? 39?
39.
So almost the same. But yeah, it's just, you know what I mean? I would have never
Yeah.
guessed. Sami Zayn, 42. I wouldn't think Sami Zayn's older than Nick Aldis.
No, I wouldn't either.
But whatever.
Yeah.
I just thought that was an interesting fact that he's one of the younger people
No, it's
on the card.
very
What's Brock Lesnar, 50? I don't know.
yeah.
Who can keep track? Anyway, enough about those tropes.
Yeah, so let's hear
of
your trope.
people. You want to hear mine?
I love to.
I got 20 of them.
All right.
I got to
should
put this down so I can mark it.
All right.
Are you ready for this? Did I cream or did I scream for no referee being there for a 3 count?
Cream.
A heel fakes an injury in a match.
Cream.
A pin or submission as time expires in like an Iron Man match or a time limit draw or something.
Cream.
Getting into the ring at between the 9 and 10 count on a count out.
Cream.
Strange bedfellows. Tag team partners that don't like one another.
Scream.
Going under the top rope in a Royal Rumble or Battle Royal. Between the middle ropes, sliding underneath all of them, whatever.
Scream.
Cake. If there's cake, it's destroyed.
Yeah. Scream.
Unsanctioned lights out match. Unsanctioned / whatever, and or lights out
Cream.
match.
I would say cream. I would be truly shocked if you said Scream, and I would tell you that you're wrong about that one.
That's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Contract signings.
Scream.
The person that sets up the table is the person that goes through the table.
Scream.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
The inability, or I want to phrase it the right way. The inability to cash in a Money in the Bank or whatever AEW had.
Like a failed attempt?
Like I don't want to say a failed attempt. That's what I wanted to word properly. Not a failed attempt, but somebody they go to cash it in and it takes too long for like the referee to do it, and they get kicked in the head and then it doesn't happen.
That's Scream.
The lights. It's too late. You already said it, and it's in pencil.
I'm not really sure about that one.
The lights go out, and somebody appears or disappears. Either.
Scream.
Impromptu matches, like the opening segment of the show. You know what I mean?
Cream.
The apron, the outside apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Scream.
Wrestlers arriving during a show.
Scream.
Samoans have harder heads than anybody else.
Cream.
Trying to take off a luchador's mask or ripping the mask, whatever. Removal of luchador masks.
Cream.
Evil authority figures.
Huh? That's funny. Is that is that number 20?
No, it's number 18. Like damn close.
Scream.
Using real names when it's serious. When it's serious. In quotation marks,
Scream.
I put.
Scream.
Outside dive means commercial. This is the last one. An outside dive means a commercial.
Scream. And you know what's funny is like sometimes it'll happen in AEW and I'm like, is it going to be a commercial break? And then it doesn't happen, and then I'm like, oh, I guess not. And then they throw them back in the ring, and then it's a commercial break, and I'm like, okay.
It happens.
It's
it
just
happens
everywhere.
Close
it's
enough
it's
after.
the perfect time to go to a commercial break, I guess. But I also know it also like makes it so obvious, you know.
And that's why I felt a way about it.
Okay.
But I can't say what.
Do
you want me to go through these to remind you of?
Yeah, that would be great because I do. I would love that.
What do you want first? I'm trying to fix some things because I crossed these out harder than I wanted. I can still read them, but I can't read them enough.
Just read me them all and like say yes or no or whatever, you know.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, the double. I mean, you didn't pick a doubles.
Oh, I was gonna do that after. If that's cool.
At the end?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have done it at the end before. All right, so you want me to just go through the list and tell you like what I thought about there not being a ref there for the 3 count?
Yeah.
That's what you want. You said that I creamed, and I did. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Is it overdone? Absolutely. But it works for different reasons at different times, and I'm fine with it.
One of the things that makes this hard is because, like, the tropes are all sports entertainment things, and you love sports entertainment, and it's hard to think of what sports entertainment things you might not like because
it's weird. But my reasons for ones that I don't like they're not necessarily good reasons. They're just my reasons.
All right.
But like this one, you also got right. Heel fakes an injury. I like that. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I remember.
They pretend their knees hurt. Yeah. And the referee comes over, and then they fucking poke him in the eye. And then I always like MJF probably does this really well, or like a Roddy Piper, or like that mentality. CM Punk probably has done it a bunch of times. They pretend their knees hurt, and they're in the corner, and then the guy comes to check them, and they fucking poke him in the eye, and then they get up, and then they hop on that leg.
Yeah.
Or something like that, or they're like showing off. Like, not only am I not hurt, it's better than normal.
For sure. And by the way,
So I like that.
I'm just gonna say now. I'm gonna guess that that's your cream.
My hot cream?
Your hot cream.
All right, well, you're wrong, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Sorry. I thought I would just get it out of the way fast.
No, it's fine.
The next one you got wrong. Pin or submission as time expires. You said I cream, but in fact I scream. I feel like it happens a lot. When it gets to that point in a time limit draw or an Iron Man match, I do respect everybody's.
I guess in an Iron Man match, I could see why that would be annoying because it's an hour long.
But even like in a time limit match, like a match that's going to be like a time limit draw, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't know. I respect the ability of the performers, the referee, everybody to get it timed up so perfectly that it's 1, 2,
But
and then.
you feel like you were cheated out of like a victory. Or
I've seen it enough, so I don't like it.
Yeah,
that's more. That's my problem, and that's the other problem with some of these. Is some of these is through the eyes of a wrestling fan that's watched wrestling my entire life, and some of them are through the eyes of this is real.
It's like for how I felt about championship reigns lasting over a year. I used to think that was great, but now I'm just like, it's boring to me. So it's a jaded thing,
and and I think it's happened more in the past 5 years, where somebody did have a long reign, even in AEW, obviously Roman Reigns and Gunther in WWE, and the Usos with the tag belts. So like we did it. So now that we've done it, we can kind of go back to, like you said, it doesn't have to be 9 days,
right?
But it could be 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months, 3 months,
6 months. 6 months is a good reign.
Yeah, that's probably a good one.
The reign, it's not the size of the reign; it's the Roman.
Oh, and he's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's
the guy. Now you get it. What is this next one? Oh, this one you got wrong. I scream. You creamed.
Oh.
You thought I creamed, but I did not cream. I screamed. Okay. Getting in the ring at a 9 count.
9 count? You don't like it?
I hate it. Well,
okay.
So
for everything
my problem
we were just talking about,
is
I get it.
My problem is
done in like every match.
Well, not even just that part of it. Yes, but not just that part. It's just that I see it so much, and I'm not acting like I'm Mr. Wrestling Psychology or like. Obviously, you'll see as this list goes on. There's gonna be things that I like that are silly. I just hate that it's 6, 7, 8, 9, and then at 9 they pop up from like a completely prone position on the ground and dive in. I want a little bit of stirring. At like 7, I want you going to get in, and then your leg gives out. That's all I'm asking.
No, that
I don't
makes it
like
more
laying there.
No, is he not going to get there?
I get the idea of you could go, oh, he was laying there to conserve energy, and then he used it all up when he heard 9. I don't like that, though. I don't like the visual of it.
Or even
that's
like
just me.
Spirit.
Yeah, even just that's whatever. I'm not. Nope, I don't want it.
You don't
get away from me,
for God's sake.
Get in at the 8 count. Blow my mind.
Say get out.
Do they like in New Japan? Do they get in at 19?
20. Yeah. Yeah.
They lay on the ground for 19 seconds and then hop up?
Well, they get beat up around the ring and stuff, and then the guy jumps in.
Like in a video game?
It's not like
that's how you can win.
They just wait 19 seconds.
That's how you can win so much on a video game.
Oh yeah. Especially if you are playing one where you can throw them into the crowd,
and
then when they get up on the like barricade, you just punch them.
You just keep hitting them back. Exactly.
And then you run back in right back.
Or you sabu a chair.
Yeah.
You try it if you can do that in the game. This next one you got wrong. I cream for strange bedfellows. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's a great thing.
Well, no, that's not true. I don't want it, but I like it. I think it works. We just had it the other night at Saturday Night's Main Event. There's famous examples from here and there. I'm not saying they necessarily need to go on to win the tag belts every time, but I think it's a good. You what?
That's what I was kind of thinking. Is that like you meant like
just as a match, a single, like if it turns into something like you remember the famous Strange Bedfellows
in WWE than AEW? Because I don't really feel like they do that in AEW very often. Probably because
Sheamus and Cesaro,
authority figure. Oh yeah,
which was actually a face authority figure at the time when they were made a team. But your buddy McFoley did that. But then they ended up becoming a tag team out of it, which worked. And then I think you had like Shawn Michaels and John Cena were tag champs when they were going to be fighting at WrestleMania that one year. And then I think didn't Shawn Michaels cost them the belts or something? I don't remember. Something like that happened. So there's just a lot of different ways it can go. But I also think it's good as it's AEW, WWE, whatever. It's still a TV show. Sometimes you need a filler episode or a filler storyline. And it's a perfect filler episode. You take 2 feuds. Those 4 people have something to do that week.
Yeah.
And if you can do it in a boring way, you can do it in a fun way. So I like the fact that you can go either way with it.
Okay.
Fair. You know what else I like?
What?
Not this. This is a scream, and you got it right.
Ooh.
Going under the top rope in a Royal Rumble or Battle Royal, I hate it.
Yeah, I figured.
Just because it's there's times it could work and there's times it could get used or whatever. But I feel like there should be like a time limit. or something. Like if you get
Okay.
like if it's a Royal Rumble,
Yeah, that is a good point.
and you
like,
go
you can't
out
be
like
counted out.
like and you don't go into the ring or you go under the bottom rope or you get thrown out, whatever. You have until like the next person gets in there.
Fair.
Or something, and like that would be confusing or whatever. But like it at least put something there for a battle royal. I don't know what the rule would be. You get there's a referee timing you, and you get 30 seconds.
Fair enough.
So then it could be used. I mean, going that way with it, and maybe this would totally suck. I'd have to see it in action. But maybe if you make that the rule, then that makes it part of the strategy as well.
Oh,
So it gets down to 3 guys. So you slide out, and you know you got 30 seconds. So let them try to go at it for 30 seconds. Then slide it back in at 29 after you're laying on the ground.
Yes, you're slipping on a slide.
There you go. See, that went back to the other one. You got this next one wrong, and you thought I didn't like it, but I cream for cake being destroyed.
Oh, interesting.
Why not?
I mean, I was just guessing. I mean, I don't really.
Why not?
I feel neither good or bad about it.
When there's a cake there, you know it's going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
And I kind of like it.
And it's going to be the heel going through it.
It's going to be silly. So give me it. See, that's one that I feel like but that's one I feel like I shouldn't like. But I couldn't. Okay. I had it on the list, and I really looked at it, and I thought, I feel like I should write Scream, but I think I like this. So I'm going to erase this S.
Very fair.
This one, I think this is the one you want to argue about. The unsanctioned lights out matches. I don't like it. I don't like it doesn't make sense.
Why?
That's something that this match is going to be so violent that we cannot officially condone this match. However, it can happen on our show, in our ring, with a referee in front of all these people, and we'll promote it.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
I guess it doesn't.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm not saying there's never been a good unsanctioned match. I got to see Jericho and Shawn Michaels fighting one at Unforgiven in like 2008 or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was a good match.
And that's one of my favorite matches I ever got to see in person.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mox
I was
and
there too.
Did Mox and Kenny was that, or did he just beat him up on that first Dynamite?
No, they did one.
When he put him through the table, that glass table?
No,
was it real glass?
Beating him up, but they did do it.
But then I know him, Mox and Joey Janela did one on one of the first Dynamites too, and they were good matches. But I don't, just the idea of it, I can't suspend my disbelief on that part. And it's like I said, it's weird what I get hung up on, but it doesn't make sense to me.
I just like it for the idea of like, okay, the show's over now, but here's this match that
AEW does it better.
It just makes it seem exciting, you know.
Lights out is better than unsanctioned.
Lights off. Yeah.
Because normally unsanctioned happens in the middle of the card on like a WWE show, and it's like, well, that's confusing.
Up, like, it can't be in the. It has to be after
the lights out thing, and especially the first time AEW actually turned off the lights and then turned them back on. I was like, all right, like I can get behind this, but I still can't. It doesn't make sense.
Make much sense for sure.
We don't want anything to do with this. Here's your full entrance.
And the thing is back
and
then
music.
They kept like the wrestlers had their win loss records, and so then.
But that didn't count for it.
Lost in an unsanctioned match, it didn't count for it. So there was like other things that made it interesting besides just the fact that it was this violent thing.
I just don't like it.
I
just don't like. I just can't. That's like. There's a million things you could point out to be like, will you accept that? Yes, I accept that they fucking watch TV sideways. Like that's fine with me.
Right on. No, yeah,
cut it out.
Fine. I get it.
Contract signings. I scream. You scream. Yep.
Okay.
I think so. That's what I wrote.
They are just like
it's happened enough.
Yeah.
Especially like
I feel like it's a double-edged sword because it could either be a contract signing and then one guy and then they just get into a fist fight and then they do a pull apart, or one of the guys puts the other guy through a table.
No matter what it is, I'm going to be let down.
Or if it's just one and nothing happens, then you're like.
Then you go, well, they didn't even fight.
Right.
Oh, because I feel
it's just pointless.
That's something we're and this is our problem as wrestling fans, that we're never happy because of that exact situation. Because all right, tonight contract signing, we're gonna be like, oh cool, they're gonna get in a fight, and then they don't get in a fight, and we go, can you believe they had a contract signing and they didn't get in a fight?
Right, like
it's just us as wrestling fans. But I've seen enough. Let it go away for a little bit, and then it'll be a big deal.
Well, another thing too, I think, is that like, am I like as far as like suspending your belief and disbelief, or suspending your disbelief, you are telling me that like every time there's a big match, or am I supposed to believe every match that there's a contract signing? And I know.
Well, that's the other thing.
Why am I seeing this one?
Yeah, why? Or like, when do they have time? When you're like, all right, you guys, we can't keep you apart. Something that we're going to bring up later is that, like the impromptu matches. Like, did they sign a contract before? Like, hold on, real quick. Before we fight right now, let's get a referee out here and a lawyer.
Yeah, right. Because you can't just sign a contract without your lawyer. That's just insane.
Yeah, but I'm not saying never do it again, but it should go away for a while.
I think so too.
The next one is the person that sets up the table goes through the table. I screamed.
Okay.
You said I creamed though.
I did?
Yeah.
Shit.
You think I like that shit? I don't like.
Was this the one that I was like, I don't know?
I think so. Okay. I don't know. It was so fast and everything happened. No, it was the next one, I think, actually.
Which is...
But to set up the table, to go through the table, we all expect it. So just change it up a little bit.
Yes.
I wanted a match where they set up like 3 tables and then nobody ever goes through one. To set that precedent. Yeah, set that precedent one time.
I guess, but that's
you can do it in a couple matches.
In a movie where they would like, if you pull out a gun and you don't use the gun, then it's like, what was the point of it, kind of thing.
Well, the point of this is to set up the next time somebody uses. The point of this is.
You're right. It's not a movie. It's a show.
The next time there's going to be a table, I'm going to at least have the thought. Damn, remember that last time and they didn't even use the table. Do it 2 times in a row. Fuck me up. Do it 3 times in a row. Give me trust issues.
And you could have MJF do it too, because he could be like, he could put the table back under the ring.
Yeah. You don't even have to go that far. Just leave it there and have them, and don't even reference it. That's it. That table was there, and that's it.
Yeah, they were just setting up like they were just doing. It's fun to put furniture up,
You're telling me. You know what else is fun to put up? Your Money in the Bank briefcase. Because AEW had that for a little bit too, but they changed it, right? With that contract.
Yeah, there's like.
Don't you have to give them a week?
Yeah, you have to give them a week's notice.
I don't remember, but same kind of deal,
new,
though.
But that's new.
Well, they did that with MJF,
did
right?
it twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the way to do it, because isn't that how Christian won the TNT belt or something?
No, he cashed in on Copeland and lost.
I thought he beat him for the belt, like after a match.
No,
somebody did.
Cope was facing the world champion in a world title match, and then at the end of the match, Christian came out and used it, and then made it a triple threat, and then got pinned.
What a dummy!
So then, Cope lost and didn't.
Cope lost his opportunity.
So Christian screwed him out of it in like a crazy way.
Well, I always don't. I hate it. More so with Money in the Bank. I don't remember if AEW really did that. This trope of the person comes to cash it in, and it's like.
I think they did it with Christian.
Okay. Well, I hate it.
It would be harder for MJF to do it because he.
And I'm over it.
He has to wait a week. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Not anymore, but when it was the anytime, anyplace thing. So I screamed, and you were right.
Oh, thank God.
I can tell you how many points you have, but you still have one more double to guess because you guessed the one double.
True. How many have we gone through so far?
Oh God, I don't know. 11.
No.
So we're almost there. Lights go out for someone to appear and disappear. You scream, I scream. You were right on that one.
I
don't mind it.
I would cream for it.
So my asterisk for this, if it's like The Undertaker or Bray Wyatt or the House of Black,
but when it's like Cody Rhodes,
it doesn't make sense to me that.
What about Sabu?
Sabu, yeah,
because he's scary in a different.
Yeah, but he did it every time, and that's my problem. Is if you have the ability to do that, why don't you do it like in the middle of a match?
True.
But then it's also weird, like how come this
supernatural character? You could imagine that they're using magic
to a point, and they only have so much magic they can use or something. I don't know, but why doesn't if the Undertaker's getting his ass kicked, why doesn't he turn the lights off in the middle of the match? It's not a disqualification. But then also I don't know who's hurt and coming back. Adam Cole comes back, and he comes back. The lights go out, and then they turn on, and Adam Cole's there. Nothing to do with his character or anything he's ever done before. Not even like when he was the devil. Like maybe I'll give you even that one, but like it doesn't make sense to me why, or that they are able to disappear. Sting works for Sting. I'm cool with Sting doing it, or even if it's like an NWO or the Shield or the Death Riders or whatever. Like they're kind of taken over.
I think the reason that we feel that way is because
it's happened
Undertaker.
Too much.
Maybe. I feel like because we like Undertaker and would do that sort of thing, that is like we associate it with the supernatural, like spooky guy. And so then when we first see somebody that's not like that doing it, you're like, what the hell?
It doesn't make who's doing it then? Because if the regular guy's doing it, that means he's telling his friend like turn off the lights, and there's just one light switch.
Yeah.
Like how's that guy hitting all those buttons?
Right. I get it.
Get out of here.
I like it, but only for debuts, not for returns.
I don't even want it for a debut. Where do you get how?
Like if this weekend
Play music.
fucking or
I'm
yeah,
letting you
if
play
this weekend
music.
is Redemption and Kenny Omega is facing Kevin Knight, and then
Yes,
the match
yes.
ends, and then the lights go out and the lights come back on, and Sheamus is in the middle of the ring. I'm gonna be like, holy shit!
He's under contract till October 1st, I heard.
But that would be a shock to me.
Yeah, but
like-
why? Why do the lights go out and then Sheamus is in the ring?
He's a Magic.
It doesn't make any sense
Irish.
unless his character changed to he's a big old leprechaun.
He's a big Magic Leprechaun now.
Well, then I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Impromptu matches, meaning two guys start the show and they
Right.
go, you know
There's
what?
gonna
In tonight's
be-
main event,
Yeah.
what the fuck was the main event going to be before that?
Undertaker.
Yeah, what was the main event
Right,
going to be
right,
before
right.
this?
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong. If it's two guys that are accompanied by somebody and there's bullshit going on the outside, then they turn it into a tag match. Not necessarily against that. I'm fine with that.
Fair, but when there's like a promo thing and then someone comes out and is like, "You have the match later tonight."
Or you could even flip that, the impromptu match with the strange bedfellows, and if you're having a match between two guys, and then FTR comes out and beats them both up, then they put those two guys that were fighting each other against them. Like, I'm in for any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, when it's like what you said. All right, you know what? You guys are going to have a match here tonight. Like, what was going to happen if you weren't going to have that
Right.
match?
Right. I get it.
It's just, like I said, it's stupid. It's just, it's one of those things that you should just accept, but for some reason in my brain it won't click.
I get it.
You want to know something else?
I'd love to.
The outside of the apron is the hardest part of the ring. You said I scream, I cream. I love that.
Ah, really?
The outside apron being the hardest part. I think that's what I realized
But
with I don't care.
The
with
turnbuckle pads or the turnbuckle poles
don't care.
they're metal.
Doesn't matter. It's not part of the ring. I don't know if that is that what they would say.
You like that if you go on.
I like that. I like that. Like
Nobody
it's
ever
like a
wins with
thing.
it.
It's like a thing. I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's a thing of like holy shit. I mean,
Well,
don't get
so
me
I
wrong,
think
when it
it's
happens, I'm
that.
always like, I wince.
There's another one. Oh, we didn't get to it yet, but the Samoans having hard heads and luchadors getting their masks ripped off. Yeah. I put in the same category of that because I like when it happens, I get to say it. And when I say it, I know the commentators are going to say
I
it
get
too.
it.
So I think that's funny. So that's like the Rocky Horror Picture Show part of wrestling for
Okay.
me personally.
Okay.
I'm not saying everybody does that, but if
No, I
I'm
get it.
watching, I will say it by myself. But I will definitely say it if somebody's with me, even if it's.
It's the hardest part of the
I've watched a million matches with my wife, but if there's somebody's trying to rip fucking hologram's mask off, I'm going to turn to her and go, "That's the most disrespectful thing you can do in lucha libre culture."
right.
Just because it's funny to me.
if
Or
this
it's the
was a
hardest
lucha
part of the
promotion,
ring.
He would be disqualified.
Or whatever the other one. Oh, Samoans getting there. Like if somebody headbutts a Samoan, or if Samoans are doing a headbutt, I go, you know, their heads are harder than other people's. Yeah. And sometimes people go, really? And I go, that's what they said since I was a kid, so it has to be true.
Why do you think they're lying to me? It's wrestling.
So the outside of the apron, I cream for that.
Okay.
Wrestlers arriving during the show. I kind of went back and forth on this, and we disagreed because you said scream and I said cream because I think it's stupid if you think about it. That's one that shouldn't click in my brain, but I accept it.
Well, the thing
because
is with that
of
one is
the
because
dramatic effect.
I hear people online always talking about how that's what like WWE starts off every show with, like
Showing the people getting there.
coming in.
Well, it's
And
earlier in the
so
day, though.
I wasn't sure because I was thinking maybe you're getting
I
sick
got
of
you.
it.
No, no. I like the idea of like, yep, this is the show once a week. I'm not showing up till fucking 10:45.
I'm late to work when no one's mad at me.
And nobody, and like they can't wait till I get there.
Yeah, they're like waiting for me with cameras to.
So yeah,
make everybody.
I would almost say indifferent about what you're referring to, where like WWE shows them getting there at the beginning of the day, because I think it is supposed to be like earlier in the day and all that. But sometimes it is a cool shot when they show them walking in and then going through the backstage and through Gorilla, then out the ramp or whatever. So I do like that, but I don't know. I thought I wouldn't like it, and then when I really sat down to think about what my answer was, I'm fine with somebody showing up halfway through a show.
Okay, fair enough.
What are we doing? Wrestlers arriving during the show. We just did that. Oh, so these next two you said cream, And he's next to I Do Cream because he's next to, we just talked about already, Samoans having hard heads and luchador masks.
Okay, so both of those are cream.
So you went on a 5. These last 5 you got right. So those 2, Evil Authority figure, we both screamed on our list and the other list, whatever. Using real names and promos when it's serious, I scream.
Like,
and you
like,
said I scream. I'm over it.
I'm feuding with CM Punk. I'm going to call him Bill.
That messes it up for me, and I don't like it.
Right, because I'm supposed to believe that this is the like Seth Rollins' name.
I know
is Seth
your
Rollins.
name. So when it's CM Punk,
yeah,
and I don't mean him specifically, but CM Punk, or pick something, Triple H,
Undertaker,
which is still weird because Undertaker, like those. You want to throw in the real name, like you might be able to get away with it right in the right
because
situation.
Obviously, that's not their name.
But when you're calling Roman Reigns Joe,
right,
and Seth Rollins Colby,
right, because you're like, well, then why are we calling you Roman Reigns then? Like,
it's weird.
It sounds
to
like
me.
it's supposed to be a real person's name.
Yeah. So
why don't you
I hate
use
that
your actual real person's name then, weirdo?
And then I think you already kind of hit on this one. The outside dive means commercial. I scream. I don't like that.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
Because I'm not. I get it. There's going to be commercials and picture and picture
But
and
you
stuff.
just
But
don't
like, we can't do a different. We can't do a different move
Like, why does it have to be a dive?
because they know it's going to happen every match.
How come if someone dives, that means it's time for a commercial break? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it just oddly times up that. Like, what am I?
Right. What a crazy coincidence that.
And I know I was exactly.
And then
I know
makes
some
every
of.
match have dives.
I'm contradicting some of the things I might have said earlier, but like you said, like, am I supposed to believe that it just so happens that every match it times up that the commercial break is right after somebody dove, or that when they dive we go, oh, this is a perfect time for a commercial break? Because how would you know?
Right. Well, because no one's going to win the match right now. I'm sure of it.
It can't happen.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Do you? So you never said a double?
Oh, is that 20?
That was number 20. Outside dive.
My double, I think.
Or no,
is,
wait. Which one did you say already?
The
one I hate the most.
Like one of the first top 5, or one of the first 5, I believe.
Oh, you said the one I liked was the heels faking the injury. So you have to say the one I don't like, the Superior Screamer Award.
The Supreme Cream, or the Supreme Scream, I should say. I think is the Lights Out matches.
No. There was two I went back and forth on. It was the not being able to cash in the Money in the Bank, because I could talk about that for like 20 more minutes, but I'm going to let it go. But the one I officially put my star next to, and that's how I know what it is getting in the ring at the 9 count.
Okay.
I really, really don't like that one.
Those are very similar. I can see how it came down to those two.
You got 11 right.
You win.
13-11.
Sammy Daddy knows
one more
Hot
for
Joe
the bad guy.
better than Hot Joe knows Sammy Daddy. I guess what I've learned from this game is that I need to learn more about my friends and pay attention when they talk to me about the things they like and don't like.
Cream.
Well, Creamers, why don't you comment below and let us know what your 20 wrestling tropes are, and if they cream you or scream
20 was
you.
hard. 20 was hard.
I know.
I felt like 20 was hard.
I thought that it was going to, since it was supposed to be rapid fire, it would be easy, but it was not.
I know, but we have to explain ourselves too much.
Yeah, what are you going to do? But, Creamers, why don't you comment below, let us know what your tropes are, let us know if it creams you or screams you, and let us know your reasons why, and do all of those things in different comments. Thank you very much. Sammy Daddy.
Yeah.
What's the John Cena quote of the week?
If you're going to gamble, bet on yourself. Brave chances backed up by constant effort can lead to amazing things.
Sammy Daddy.
Yeah.
Your match count for 2026, the year of Super Kicks.
My match count for 2026, the year Super Kicks, is 288 matches.
Wow, that's good. What was
I'm
the last
getting there. 2 something.
I wonder if
it was like 15 matches. I think I watched get like between 10 and 15.
Yeah, that's sick. I feel like I wonder. I wish we could hear every week what WrestleWrugs is. You know what I mean?
He watches a lot of wrestling.
He does. I think he watches wrestling while he's rugging, I think.
Oh, now it makes sense. That's
you
why
have to have wrestling on for like pro wrestling to channel into your body.
To like inspire him.
For him to do the rugging.
That makes sense. Well, I got something that can inspire him. He should go watch Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels' ladder match at WrestleMania 10.
Wow, that's a good one.
Have you heard
It is a
about
good
it?
match.
Stop
Yes,
me if you've heard about this one before.
I've read
It's
about
been
it.
a while since I've watched it, and it is still good.
Good.
I don't really think there's anything that I am going to be able to articulate that hasn't already been articulated.
Well, I've come up with
About
this thing to say about it myself, and nobody ever.
You hate it?
says. No. That Shawn Michaels had a match with a ladder that night, and Razor Ramon just happened to be.
Oh,
I came up with
wow. You like that?
Ric Flair.
Do you like what you did? I know.
I like Razor Ramon, and I don't think that I don't think that Shawn Michaels.
Ric Flair's crazy.
Yeah, I think he just wants to fucking suck off Shawn Michaels.
I'm just waiting for Daniel to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
I pushed the wrong button.
You'll end up
Let's see.
breaking your neck sucking yourself off like that, mate.
Oh, oi, mate, hey. So yeah, WrestleMania X, Razor, Shawn, ladder. Watch it.
I guess that means there's a picture. I like it. My match count for 2026, the year of Super Kicks, is 465 matches.
That's a lot of matches.
My match of the week is from Collision, and it was Jack Perry versus Nick Wayne.
Oh, because their dads are dead.
And Christian was their dad.
Oh.
He took them both under his wing.
It's not, yeah. All right, that's a really good point. The Jungle Boy started the dead dad thing with him.
Exactly. And then
Nick Wayne took it to the next. Nick Wayne, yeah.
No,
That got to uncomfortable places where it
because
should
he
have
was
went.
like, I'm not going to say anything bad about your dad because honestly, I never heard of him. He must not have been
See,
a very
that's
good
mean.
wrestler.
And then he started banging his mom.
Yeah,
I think.
know.
Wasn't that the story?
Yes, but they would never say
Heavily
anything.
implied.
Yeah, he would be like, we were laying down, or something like that.
It is funny that he would talk very openly about banging everybody else's mom, except for the one mom that he was with.
Yeah, right.
Like in a faction.
Right, I know. Saying he banged them both with the FTR thing is one of my favorite things he said. And you watched the match of them versus
that.
each other when he kept saying "fuck your mom" and shit like that and stuff like that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, what more could you ask for?
I was gonna take a shower and I put on Collision and I was like, because I just got home from work and I was like,
so I can be stinky another day.
I saw Jack Perry come out and I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't know who he was facing, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll take my shower now.
Whatever, yeah.
And then all of a sudden I hear the dum 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 that I feel like I usually only hear when I'm watching the Best of the Super Juniors, and I was like, oh, Nick Wayne. Okay,
What the heck?
I have to shower and then watch this match. I can't miss it. Then I would watch the whole Collision.
Well, yeah, that's how it goes. And you're
But the match
stinky
was
for
very
another
good.
day, and that's okay.
The match was very good, and I wish, like, I kind of wish that AEW had a cruiserweight division. So because I'm never gonna believe Nick Wayne or Jack Perry ever being world champion, but I feel like if they
Darby did it.
Cruiserweight champion, I know, but that was just like a
No, that's still Darby. Darby's different.
Yeah,
It's like Rey Mysterio or Jeff Hardy winning the belt.
Right.
Lightning in a bottle kind of thing.
Exactly. And so I feel like, it would be cool if they could have like a Gregory Helms sort of cruiserweight championship reign, where like it seems like it actually matters and stuff. And we're not like other WWE cruiserweight title reigns where it was just like a belt to have.
They need more belts there, so.
Well, I want them to eliminate one. I mean, or eliminate,
I know. I know
want
what
them to have less. Maybe have weight classes.
But then do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can you'd get rid of. So the only problem with can you fight up? You should be allowed to fight up. But then I guess that means you couldn't fight down. So then how would you have a match?
Well, you can
you can fight up and challenge for a title, but you can't fight down for a title
that don't have weight limits. I mean, or you could do Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega both were junior heavyweights, and then they got bigger and became heavyweights. No, I mean,
and you could just lie about what the weights are.
True,
it really doesn't matter. Crash Holly was 400 pounds.
My mom does it all the time.
Hello.
No, she's dead.
I was gonna say, oh, how's she doing, by the way? And I knew you would do a dead thing.
She's R.I.P.
But you beat me to it. Ripping
her butthole.
R.I.P. M.O.M. Yours, not mine.
But I guess we can move on to the room for Cream. Sammy Daddy.
I'll go first.
I'll tell you how many we have. Let's see if Ronald
7
sent his in. He did not send his in.
So we've
got 3, I believe.
3?
We've got 3. So we could do one of us, one of them, one of us, one of them, one of us. Oh, wait, hold on.
Nope.
One of them, one of us, one of them, one of us, one of them.
Oh, blue.
So-
Blue. I picked blue. I picked the blue button. Picked the blue
There's
button.
no blue.
I picked the blue. Orange button. I picked the orange button.
All right,
Green.
orange it is.
Orange.
Hello, Creamerica. It is
Hello.
the first lady, the Rosetta Stone, Jesse Blair,
Hello.
calling in.
What's that?
Hey, Jesse Blair.
Hope everybody has been having a good week.
So far,
had
so
a good
good.
week of training. Over on the trainer side of the gym,
this.
they're playing some bangers. They've got some Usher going.
Oh.
You know, like love making Usher.
Ooh.
I guess that gets me to the room for cream. Which wrestler do you think
Makes love the
would
best?
be able to put together the most Usher-esque baby making music song? I think. Who do we think that's sweet? That's got a little bit of an edge to it. I think Kevin Knight could get it. Kevin Knight's got it in him, I think.
Okay.
Alrighty, let me know.
Thank you. Now, that was definitely not what I was expecting.
Maybe I'm going to have to take a drive by the AIW Academy, see what's going on in there.
Great
'cause
music over there.
That's the best advertisement I've seen for it ever.
That is very true.
Come
That
on
is
in.
true.
We listen to
about moving
Usher.
back. Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
No,
but I
for
like
sure.
it. So who would make the best baby making song?
Yeah.
Well, if you listen to last week, I sent Hot Joe that clip of Montez Ford.
That's right. Pumping.
I don't dancing in front of that security
I couldn't tell
guard.
if the security guard was in on it or what.
I don't think so. So
he like
if you see the alternate angle, there's another security guard sitting behind him who he looks at when he looks over his right shoulder, who's just like laughing at him.
I see.
So I don't think so. But so because of not only seeing his moves, but due to the fact he got his wife Bianca pregnant, so I know that not only does he know how to make a baby, he knows how to make a baby.
That's right.
I'm going to say Montez Ford.
Okay, very good answer.
That's who came to mind as the question was. Once the question was out there, that's who came to mind first.
Yeah, Kevin Knight's a good answer too. I'm trying to.
Viscera.
Yours is good. Yeah, it was a good
Big Daddy V.
I thought about Big Daddy V, so I guess I'm going to go with Big Daddy V just because it was my first. It was the first.
Well, he was a rapper.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Mo, Men on a Mission. He was a king. Or Mabel. I mean,
I wasn't watching wrestling yet at the time.
King Mabel.
And I didn't go back and watch King Mabel stuff, unfortunately. But I do remember him being
Mo
very
was the other
sexual
guy.
in his pajamas.
And Oscar.
You know.
That's why they were Men on a Mission. M-O-M.
Okay.
Mabel, Oscar, Mo.
Well, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Montez Ford. All right. Yeah. I don't. Are they all dead? I don't know if that's true. R.I.P. M.O.M. Wow, that
the
was
tag
weird how
team
that
is
came
no
around.
longer with us.
I know, but we just ripped Mom earlier.
Yes. So I'm going to go with Viscera, but when he was a humping.
Big Daddy V.
A big humping man.
Wasn't it Big Daddy V then?
I don't think he was Big Daddy V until he had that like ridiculous gear and he was more.
Oh, he was a bad. When he was a bad guy, he was Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Was that? That was after that.
I think they just called him Big Vis. Does that sound right?
Was that after? So the Big Daddy V was after the big the world's largest love machine.
Yeah, the Big Daddy V is the final form before he.
You think Mark Henry could have done it back in the day?
That's a good point. Mark Henry as well. I'm going to still stick with Viscera simply because he's the first person that came to mind. And
what is this
him
baby
humping
making
people
music?
in pajamas is a hilarious thing to see.
Yeah.
But it also shows that he knows how to make beautiful.
I feel like there could be a lot of them.
There are.
I'm going to be honest.
I was
We're
thinking
going to have
maybe
to
like
start.
What's that one
paying-
dude? What's that one guy that Elias? He could probably do
just
it.
because he makes the songs. So
Yeah.
I'm
Jeff Jarrett.
This could be a Valentine's Day episode. Honestly, we like. JB just keeps throwing ideas out.
I know, really,
because that's what happened with the
maybe should
live
be a
show.
producer on the show.
No, we don't.
Right,
have the money.
exactly.
We can't afford her.
Yeah, she's
Expensive.
in demand
on the road.
Yeah.
Well, she's on the road at a performing all over. I feel like I see a different promotion or a different event coming up.
Yeah.
Almost weekly.
Right, or like
Or every other week.
from different promotions, and it's very sick.
So we did. I'm just happy enough that we get a phone call every week.
Very true, especially this one, which was last minute as hell for me to even ask for. So
It
we
was last
appreciate
minute
it just
at
because.
training,
Yeah.
having babies.
One more. I mean, that's like.
What more do you want?
You know, what more do you want? Creamers, why don't you comment below and let us know which wrestler you think makes the best?
Who's playing Usher? Comment below, JB. I'm just curious who's in charge of the music that the Usher specifically was playing. Let us know in the comments, or just like message us or whatever.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do my room for Cream before you because mine's very short.
So is mine.
Oh well, I already said I'm doing it. So
fuck.
But first off, happy birthday to Stella's son. Stella was not able to send in a room for Cream this week because she's celebrating her son's 21st birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, son of Stella.
Stella's fella.
Very good. Very good. AEW, now my room for Cream. AEW has announced all out in Chicago on 9/26/2026. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And now WWE has announced Worlds Collide in Chicago on 9/26/26. I find this fascinating. Indie promotions have always gone to the cities hosting big WWE events such as SummerSlam, WrestleMania, etc. to sort of get more fans to their shows. I guess WWE ticket sales are so bad that they have to try to ride the coattails of an AEW pay-per-view. How sad. Poor little guys. All jokes aside, this is just proof that WWE hates wrestling fans. How, you ask? Because it explain they are okay because they're purposely making fans have to choose between going to one of two shows. That is not consumer friendly at all.
I think sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
The only gamble with that, or a gamble of that, is like they don't pick you. Like you're putting yourself in a spot to lose that you didn't need to put yourself in a spot in at all.
Right, and also you're doing, and I feel like it's like when
WWE
they do this with NXT,
is still bigger, and they're still way bigger, and whatever.
But the
That's
whole
a discussion
idea,
for a
I feel,
different
isn't
day.
necessarily to have more to sell more
an,
tickets. It's to be the one that's most talked about over that weekend.
Oh, it's bad faith.
Yeah, it is.
Or type of thing. It's not the no. The only pro, if I am making a pros and cons list, the only not pro WWE, but pro for WWE thing I can think of is that, or WWE fans or people that choose WWE to watch that over AEW, is that it forces WWE to try to put on a good show and have surprises and things to talk about.
It's Worlds Collide,
but
so it's going to be AAA.
Yeah, but is it?
And so, like, but
you still got to do something good.
Well, yeah, but think of it like, and when it's an AEW pay per view, the kind of people who would go to that are people who probably care a lot more about in the in ring. But I would think that WWE's uses AAA for that same kind of thing. Like they think, we could take those fans away from them by having a AAA show.
I don't know what the numbers are as far as viewership and all that kind of stuff, but I would feel like AEW is getting more viewers than AAA, which is free on YouTube.
Right.
But AAA should probably have the biggest numbers of any of them because they're free on YouTube.
True.
And then NXT, you said NXT?
Yes.
NXT is on. You can get on over-the-air free cable, or not cable, free television,
right?
On CW, or you could. I think you have to deal with a lot of ads, if I remember correctly. But you could get the CW app for free and watch. You might be a week behind or a couple days behind or whatever. But those should be the highest 2-rated things, and they're not for whatever reasons.
Yeah. And
so to put those against AEW,
because it's on Tubi.
Yeah, I'm not watching that either. So the wrestling fans are going to pick AEW because I think even somebody like me that doesn't watch AEW, I at least keep up with it. I know the names.
Sure.
Even I like watching AAA. I've told you that every time I've watched it. I don't know who maybe half the people are, though.
Fair.
And NXT, probably same thing. I probably know around half. But AEW, I at least know of everybody on the roster.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with 90% of it, and there's a couple guys where I'm like, well, I've heard of them, I've just never seen them.
I also think it hurts the wrestlers, like when they did the Evolution pay-per-view on the same weekend or whatever, the same day as the AEW pay-per-view, and they like barely sold any tickets.
The only thing I'll say is it is different now because
it just makes it seem it's like embarrassing for the wrestlers.
If you want to watch it, you can watch. You can stream it or whatever. It's not like this is your only chance to see it.
Right.
But I know you scream for watching wrestling after. Like you don't want to watch it after it happened.
Of course, right.
Maybe you'll start it late. I know, I think I'm the same. I'm definitely less likely to watch it after an event like that after it happened.
Right.
because I'm going to know a bunch of stuff that happened.
If I was a person who watched both,
Stuff like
I would
that.
just have them on at the same time on my phone or like put one on my computer.
Yeah, that's your other option. But yeah, I don't think it's. I guess your thing could be it's not like a Monday Night Raw or pay-per-view or something. It's AAA and NXT. So, but the fact that it's the same time, I imagine. There's one in the afternoon.
So. I'm not sure.
Unless they did it as like they're like, well, we're going to Chicago, but we're doing the afternoon. Like that'd be the only way I could see it being like a nice thing. But it's silly.
Like
Stop
if I was like whatever the arena
Cuts
is,
it out.
If I was the arena that AEW's pay-per-view is at, I would be like, dude, we're never having you again, WWE. Like you're fucking up our business.
That was mean, you guys. Stop it.
Like what you're coming in here and like you're putting on another show that of people who might buy tickets to come to our arena. I don't know. Like
You bastards.
I don't like the way that
No,
WWE
it's
does
that stuff is so. It just seems petty. You're like I said. You're putting. No, not even close. It's like they're like I said. They're just putting themselves in a spot. Are they going to win most of the fights against AEW? Probably.
Yeah.
But why put yourself in a spot to lose a fight that didn't even need to happen to begin with?
It's just weird, brother. It's just weird.
Now, what if somebody that watches WWE goes, oh, wow, AAA and NXT are going to Chicago. That's interesting. I want to go to that. And then they go and then they go, what's this other thing? Then they just led somebody down. They just led a horse to water.
Right.
They just beat it. They just beat a horse at the water.
And they beat him off.
Dead horse.
Watching.
They beat off a dead horse.
Yeah, exactly. Which is never recommended.
No, it's cool.
But we can move on
Pink.
to the next
Pink.
RFC. Pink, you say?
Red, pink.
There's no pink.
Yellow.
I did not put yellow in here.
Green.
Green?
Yep. There's not a lot of colors.
Well, it's
left.
time for Panthers pick.
Hey there, creamers. It's me, Joe
Hey.
Panther. Hooray! 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 It's me. No one's
He's
cheering.
right.
Oh, they're cheering.
With it, well, when I was doing this recording, it was National Ice Cream Day.
Ooh.
If you could share an ice cream with any awesome and sexual wrestlers out there, who would it be and why? I'm waiting. Stay creamy. Bye.
Bye. What did he say?
I'm sure I understood what he said.
What did he say?
I'm not. I don't know. Let's
Play it
listen
again.
to one more time. Okay.
Hey there, creamers. It's me, Joe Panther. Hooray! Hooray!
Hooray! Hooray!
Me. No one's cheering. Oh, typical. With it, well, when I was doing this recording, it was National Ice Cream Day. If you could share an ice cream with any awesome and sexual wrestlers out there,
What?
who would it be?
Awesome
and
what?
Why? I'm waiting.
Can you rewind it or no?
Stay creamy. Bye.
I don't know what you said, Joe Panther. I feel like you said awesome sexual wrestlers. Is that what you heard? Sammy Danny?
Oh, I heard awesome, and I didn't know what the second part was.
I think he's saying sexual, but I don't understand what that would even mean. Hold on, let's just find that exact same.
Give it to me one more
When I
time.
was doing this recording, if you could share an ice cream with any awesome and sexual wrestlers out there,
It's like
sexual wrestlers out there, awesome and sexual wrestlers out there.
What? What is he saying?
Awesome, Churchill. But I feel like it warped it when it was recorded.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just answer the question as I believe you are asking me. I'm gonna shave it.
I'm just gonna copy.
an ice cream with an awesome sexual wrestler.
Well, sexual chocolate, but we just talked
yeah,
about it.
good point. I wouldn't want to share an ice cream with him though. I'm not gonna get any of it. You know
No,
what I mean?
he wouldn't want to share with you.
He wouldn't. He would keep it at all. Who's a good sexual wrestler?
No, not good. Awesome.
Oh, sorry. You're right. An awesome sexual wrestler.
Finn Balor.
Who I would share. You know who I would do? I would share an ice cream with Mina Shirakawa.
Oh, we're supposed to pick a girl.
Always. Well, you could pick whoever you want.
Well, no,
Finn Balor's a
you
good
picked a girl, so now I feel I have to pick a girl.
I was just trying to think of someone whose character is very sexual.
I'll take Tony Storm then.
Okay,
'Cause
that's
she
very
says
good
dirty
point.
things.
Very true. And I mean that's why they're best friends.
Yeah, so I'll take Tony Storm. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, if I'm picking a awesome sexual female wrestler, Tony Storm. Awesome sexual male wrestler, Finn Balor. Because of his abs.
I don't even. I would guess I would go with John Morrison for the same reason.
Because of his abs.
Yeah, but I don't
Bald
know
John
necessarily-
Morrison or John Morrison with hair?
Old John Morrison from like younger John Morrison.
Like ECW champion.
Yeah,
Miz and
I don't
Morrison.
really even think of him as a sexual wrestler. You know what I mean?
John Morrison.
It wasn't like he was like coming out and just like being sexual.
Yeah, he was. It was in slow motion.
Okay, that's true. I forgot about that.
The whole thing.
All right, his whole package. As far as his presentation goes, not his
penis. His awesome sexual penis.
But thank you for the question, Joe Panther. That was a great question. Creamers, why don't you comment below and let us know if you had to share an ice cream with an awesome sexual wrestler, who would it be? But thank you again, Joe Panther. That was Panther's Pit. Sammy Daddy.
Mine's quick.
Okay. Okay.
You want to know? This isn't going to fix all your problems. It's not going to right all your wrongs. But I think it's a good. When you're in, you got to be in a good headspace to be able to keep yourself in a good headspace. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to keep yourself in check. Sometimes you can get there, sometimes you can't. For those times you are there, or those times you need that little push to get there, I got a good mentality to keep things in check when things are starting to feel overwhelming.
Okay.
You know the feeling. We all know the feeling.
Yeah, of course.
You know that feeling of when you really, really have to pee? I'm not saying when you have to go pee, and you're like, oh, shit, I'm not going to be able to pee for like 20 minutes. And then what do you get there?
Your
but like,
bladder's going to explode.
Like, yeah. Like, if you're, like, this is bad, think of that mindset of, like, listen, literally nothing matters right now, besides I just need to do this task. That's the mentality you need to have when you start getting overwhelmed by a million things. Okay. Find that task you got to do.
And this is tried and tested by you.
I've had to pee. If I've had to pee once, I've had to pee 1,000 times.
Very fair.
But that you really have to pee feel, you need to get. I don't want you to have that feeling in your underwear area. I want you to have that feeling in your head.
Okay.
Not the physical feeling in your bladder, the mental feeling in your mental. I got to pee. Oh. What do I got to do to make this happen?
Right. That's
I'm not worried about that right now. I'll take care of that in a little bit.
Right. Right now.
I got to pee right now.
I got to pee because I don't want to add washing my clothes to the list.
Nope. And then you're just going to be even more overwhelmed.
Right.
And if you're driving home, then your seat's going to smell like pee.
And
even if you were wearing a diaper, it would be full of pee and you'd have to go change it. So just pee in the toilet.
And it will soak through.
It could. Oh, so yeah, your mentality when you need that little push in the right direction.
It's like a John Cena quote of the week, but from Sammy.
I thought that too, and I didn't want to do too much, but
yeah, and it's better than any of the John Cena quotes.
Mentally, just keep it as I really got to pee.
Right. Keep it out of your underwear and in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
just like that song.
Very, very, yeah. Very good point, Sammy Daddy. Now,
thanks.
What's the final color that you'd like to go with?
If I want a color that to be purple.
Purple it is.
I couldn't.
What's up, fellas? It's WrestleWrugs.
Oh,
what's up, third man?
I figured it was him.
Boys, I think I'm gonna get a fish tank.
Oh,
I want shrimp.
In your pants?
Blue shrimp.
Oh,
I think it would look cool as fuck in my room with all my other stuff.
Oh, I didn't even know you could have that as a pet.
Should I become a shrimp daddy?
Wow.
Let me know. Love you.
We love you.
Love you.
Thank you for calling in.
I'm thinking about it.
I'd say, yeah.
What did he say?
I'm pro. He wants to be a shrimp daddy, which he's going to have little gray shrimps as pets,
like sea
or
monkeys,
blue shrimps, or something. and I think it's a good idea. You take care of those little guys.
I was going to say, I think he'll put the time and effort in to take care of the tank. It's a hard thing to take care of a nice aquarium, or keep your aquarium nice, I should say.
He could make little shrimp rugs, little shrimp rugs,
I would say, I bet you he gets a shrimp rug. Actually, I don't know how you would feel about it, but a shrimp rug would look really cool.
I think I agree.
You don't like not like that. You don't like shrimp like that.
What are you talking about? Food?
You like your shrimp? Yeah, I'm thinking of it as food.
A rug?
No, a shrimp.
Yeah,
But my problem is, what? You don't think so?
I'm just not sure if I understand what you're even saying. So you're
shrimp
saying,
is food.
I understand.
Shrimp's
that.
a food.
Well, for you. It's an animal. But
yeah.
The rug thing, I thought you were just saying a rug that was designed to look like a shrimp.
Yeah, but it'd be like a food.
But they look like when they're food.
It depends how he makes the rug. They're different colors when they're food.
Okay, I get it. You're talking. Okay. Or
So when I pictured the rug, I pictured it as the food, but you're picturing it as the animal.
Makes sense.
I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but you know what I mean. You're
Right.
picturing it alive.
You're
I'm picturing it
its
dead.
meat. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I imagine if he made the rug, it would be the dead, not the
Well,
alive.
I don't know that he would. I mean, I guess he could, so it's recognizable. But I mean, his pets wouldn't be dead, so that would be a little morbid. No.
I don't know. I think he eats shrimp, so I'm going to say he would do the recognizable one.
Creamers, why don't you let us know in the comments below
How many shrimp you
what
eat?
kind of shrimp rug would WrestleWrugs make?
WrestleWrugs, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, also,
but
WrestleWrugs, I'm pro you being a shrimp daddy. Sammy daddy?
My only hang up, I think he should be a shrimp daddy, but my only hang up is he's a busy guy. He's he's making rugs.
But
he's,
if
he's running around.
The shrimps are right by where he's doing all this stuff. It's not going to be like, oh my god, I got to run all the way to the other side.
Yeah, but what if he's fucking Tufton and bumps it?
Well, that wouldn't be good.
That's what I worry about. So what I really think he needs is the Aquaform Pocket Aquarium. I think that's for a man on the go, such as WrestleWrugs.
Yeah.
That would be the proper thing.
How many shrimp do they hold?
Well, so the funny thing is, you would think that we wouldn't know that.
Right.
But we do know that because it's well known that it can hold 1 goldfish, 2 shrimp, or whatever that little gray thing at the pet store was.
Right.
So the answer is 2. So if he wants 2 shrimp, he'd buy them pans.
And
what pans? The pocket aquarium. The Aquaform Pocket Aquarium.
Exactly. And he could put them both, and he could have several of these aquariums on his person.
It depends how many pairs of pants he can wear, I guess.
Depends on how many pairs of pants.
Well, it's a pocket, right?
Yes.
So if he's got cargo pants with 4 pockets, or no, I guess it'd be like 6, right?
6.
Or 5. And then if he wears 2 pairs of pants, that's 12 pockets right there.
Yeah, and I would say
12 times 2, that's 24 shrimp.
I think you could probably fit 2 pocket aquariums in each of those pockets. Maybe not the front pockets. Maybe
they didn't really say that, but in a cargo pants pocket.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you're adding 8 more.
So that's 10 per pants. So that's 20. So that's 40 shrimp that he could have on him at any given time.
Oh wait, it's 2.
Well, that's all
like
the time we've got for tonight, Creamers. We love you.
And we wish you
the best.
I think he's a shrimp daddy.
Yeah, I wish he was my daddy.
Rip it up, rock it up, shake it up. Flying Brian, it's gonna be a blessing to teach you a lesson. Cause I'm gonna kick your booty with my Tutti Frutti. At the Clash of Champions, you're gonna crash. Cause there will be one champion, and that's Johnny B. Bad.